Yeah, it's a real fancy one. It's the biggest one they ever made. Like I said, it has this crazy sound system in the trailer, and then it has this TV that pops up, and they did a whole bunch of modifications.
Right now we're delivering the 1940s Alma to Jonathan, and he's going to use it for his Airbnb, and he just gave me a $200 deposit last night, and he's going to pay me the balance when we get there. A little bit that way, or like I'm already here, so we'll just put it right where you want.
Well, you know, that'll take some time because once we get the other ones in, but I think, you know, as long as we can keep it parallel with the idea of the house,
right?
It's just supposed to be sitting right behind the house.
Okay, I gotcha.
So,
okay.
And like I said, the only thing kind of in the way is that pile of wood, but it's fine. Well, this is going to be an Airbnb kind of rental. I might hang out here and sometimes rent my house out. So once I get the other trailers and I kind of get them dressed up, and then I plan on putting solar panels on here, kind of have a self-sufficient kind of setup. We'll see, I'll bounce around because the property has the Airstream, it has the house, it has the sky deck, and now it'll have some trailers. So just trying to slowly set it up. You know, put a little.
Seal the top, I guess, maybe?
Yeah, there's some water damage. So, yeah, I'll have to get up on top of the roof.
Yeah, snow coat it.
Yeah, exactly. But otherwise, you know, maybe I'll pop the tiles off and just paint it or something like that. Yeah. Get a little dining table in here. And, you know, they got this cool old refrigerator. But that'll just be to like keep the food from the rats and stuff getting into it.
Like I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Highland Park, it's northeast LA, and that's where I was living, and I sold my house. And I was initially going to take that Airstream to Malibu, and unfortunately the fires took over the area, burned a lot of houses down, and so I ended up having to change directions, and I ended up buying a house out here in Yucca Mesa, and I brought my trailer out here. Okay, we're coming in, girl. It was previously owned by a movie studio in Hollywood. They used it as a director's trailer, so they would pull this up onto site, and then I guess him and his assistants would come in here and look at the footage, and that's why they have this system in here, so they could watch the footage of the shoots for the day and do whatever directors do. Like I said, it has this crazy sound system in the trailer, and then it has this TV that pops up, and they did a whole bunch of modifications.
30, yeah. And that's not bad because it's really nice, straight. The body's
It's clean. It's the only triple axle. It's a triple axle. It's the largest one they ever made.
We came out here to Wonder Valley and we bought a Silver Streak from the property owner out here. There's two problems. The first is there was an abandoned car blocking the trailer. Second problem is the trailer has two axles. One is basically broke. We're not gonna be able to use it, so we're gonna try to make it back to the shop just using one axle.
We're gonna be using, we've got a pivoting suspension here. We're only using one axle. So we've got to block the rear part of the suspension on the spring to stop this from pivoting so that this axle does not drop. Before we get the trailer out, we've got to move this abandoned car. It doesn't have a front spindles in it, or transmission, or an engine carriage.
Or tires or rims or anything.
It's all missing, so we have no choice but to drag it. Obviously isn't concerned about this car because she told us when you said you were going to drag it, she said go ahead.
Yeah, she said drag
Okay,
on
here's the thing. We're going to have to go all the way through the hood and all the way around the front end because there's nothing there to hook to. The whole frame is gone from underneath this. And take that hook from him and then drop it down the other side. Right here.
We're gonna pull out the Monte Carlo. We're gonna rip off the blocks, pull it out, and get the trailer behind it. Hopefully. Right there? Ready? Ready? You ready? You ready, Jose? Okay, here we go. Watch out.
Best video ever.
You see the hook's gone because that's why the hook's shut.
They're supposed to clean it out too, but I guess I'm just taking all this shit with us. You see all this junk in here? They're supposed to take all this stuff out, clean all this out. I don't know what. I don't want to take this. I don't want to take this. Kevin.
Yes.
I don't want to take all this stuff with us. I might as well just throw it out, right?
Yeah, we've got to get it out of here. She said she would come back and get it out the next day and didn't. So
I mean, I don't want her to think I stole her TVs.
no, we certainly don't want them. Probably don't work. Do you want to do two separate things? Me doing the tires,
Yeah,
or
I'll
do you
do
want
this.
me to help?
No,
you? Okay.
I'll get this.
Okay.
Hey, Jose. Jose, you want to help me clean this out?
It was terrible.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like, if I take this, they're going to be calling me, accusing me of stealing this. You know what I mean? Give you what's supposedly not trash first. Those. This is a sunshade. Yes.
I guess.
Kinda. And it's actually intact. So with a couple extra screws on there, should work just fine. So 2 weeks ago, we delivered a 1940s Alma to Jonathan. He came on the lot this morning, and now we're going to sell him a 1965 Silver Streak.
he doesn't know if he's going to back in or pull forward. So, unfortunately, that little bush right there is kind of in the way, but I think he's got it pretty set right there.
Does this complete your plan to have 3 trailers now?
No, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I mean, I think 3 trailers was going to be what I wanted to do. But I'm still not really sure. You know, I want to have some fun with them, get funky on the inside, and maneuver them in a way that we can like block the wind, because it gets windy out here.
So Jonathan's a pretty smart guy. He fled the stress of LA to come out here to the desert and has his cheap investment with these old trailers, and he's going to make a pretty good turnaround by the end of the month. Joshua Tree National Park has 3 million visitors a year. There's only 500 campsites, and people don't come up here to sleep in a hotel. This is what they come up here for, to sit out here in the desert with these Joshua trees around the desert, old trailers. The people from LA would rather sleep in this than a Hilton hotel. They really would, because they want to detach from Los Angeles, San Diego, get out of the hustle. Yeah.
You know, and then you got some yahoos like me that are trying to figure out a way to use these shells.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
aluminum
Speaking
shell.
of a shell, here's a time capsule. Maybe something pulls in there.
Oh, I don't even want to know what's in there.
I think
You can
that
just
could
leave
be-
it.
that could be
You can just
military
leave it right
explosives.
there.
Let's see what's in it.
I'll tell you what's in there.
What are those?
Oh, those are fucking bullet shells.
Oh, shotgun
They're
shells.
shotgun shells.
Oh, great. Well, I gotta go get a shotgun. Sweet. It's not a rodeo.
Yeah. So we'll go inside, and then Robert, when we get inside, I'll talk to John about the price. Custom.
Oh, that's
I guess I
exciting.
forgot to.
Well. And that was just sitting in there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, this is the trailer. I don't know if this works, John. There's your oven. There's your stove. I was telling you earlier, if you're going to use this for your Airbnb, you could knock this whole section out with a sledgehammer in, 15 minutes?
Yep.
You know?
Uh-huh.
These old Airstream Silver Streaks or whatever, the rivets are good, so there's probably no leaking in it. It's a ugly.
Yeah, the roof looks good. I mean, we're missing a skylight here, but otherwise, I don't see water damage like I've seen in the other
ones.
in some of the other ones. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think there's any water damage. It's gross and it's filthy and whatever, but I was telling you earlier, I think the best thing to do if you want it for Airbnb, and I think you're on the same page, gut most of this stuff, take it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock this whole section out for sure.
Yeah, knock all this out.
We're gonna make a nice room here with a couch, little dining table, a new like rug or whatever, Persian rug.
Persian.
I love Persian rugs, trust me.
Me too.
And so, just kind of open it up. I don't know what I'll do. This is kind of cool for just like food storage, so the rats don't get in there. I'm not sure
If you'll keep these or not.
Well, I think these make sense. I think these make sense for just your dry foods, things like that.
So I told you I could sell this typically
For $5,000.
for a $5,000 aluminum shell,
And I offered you 3,
and you offered me
and
$3,000.
you set it down to 25.
Yeah, you offered me $3,000. He offered me $3,000.
Yep.
And I told you, no, that's fine. Just give me $2,500. You're a good guy. You've already bought 2 of their trailers.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I'm
cut,
not gonna
you
take.
cut-
I'm not gonna take 3,000.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 2,500.
Gotcha.
Good?
You cut me a deal.
Good. Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
Pleasure working with you, Alex.
Too.